Okay, so get this. We're doing a radiator flush. I have my coolant here. I've got about 10 liters of it. The car's capacity actually is only 5 liters if you have a manual like I do. If you have an automatic gearbox, then you'll need 6 liters of coolant. That being said, only 30% is actual coolant and the rest is water. So yeah, we're going to be flushing it today. I've already raised the front of the car. You can jack it up, but because I've got air suspension, I've raised the front of the car. If you look in there, that right there is your drain plug for your radiator. I want to show you why I need to do this. Pop the bonnet. Look at how dirty that is. That water is pretty much brown in there. Let me post this up and I'll show you. Okay, have a look at this. I mean, it's all brown and rusty and it's just, yeah, you don't want your coolant to be like that. So this is part of the cleaning process of cleaning the engine and everything. Already done the service, as you know. So we're gonna drain and flush the coolant system and then add new coolant and water. See, this says 30% coolant, 70% water. I've got 10 liters of that. I'll be able to flush the system nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the entire system, use one of those 5 liters to fill up the entire system and run the engine for a few seconds, then drain it. Then I'm going to fill in with 1.5 liters of coolant, and then the rest, the 3.5 that's remaining, will be water. And then we'll have new coolant in the radiator, and then we can get into cleaning the engine bay. Okay, I've made a makeshift funnel. Nothing fancy, but it'll do. Let's see how this goes. Okay, she's filled up. Going to run the engine for a few seconds just to cycle and flush the system. Then I'll drain it and fill up with a new one and some water. Okay, so I don't know if that's enough, but I hope it is. At least, get the water pump running. I could see some of the old coolant that's still inside the system coming through. You could see some of the rust at the top. I don't know if I can actually if I can show it to you. If you look in there, you'll see it just about. So yeah, I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to drain it once again and then refill it for the last time. Oh, first I need to empty out the reservoir. To remove the reservoir, you'll need a size 10 socket or a spanner, just 2 bolts. And there it is. You can see the liquid on the inside. It's just, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it doesn't have a drain, so you just have to empty it out. I don't know how I'm going to clean this, but I'm going to give it a shot and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've run quite a lot of water in there. You can see it's a lot cleaner. Still has some rust in it. Yeah, I use water with some stones in it just to, similar to sandblasting type of thing, hoping that will do the trick. I did most of it. If you guys know of a better way to clean this, let me know. I'll pull it out again and clean it, but I'm gonna run it like this for now. Cool. I've now drained the first set of coolant and now I'm going to fill it up for the last time. Now I need 1.5 liters of the stuff in the car. I don't really have anything to measure with, so I took another 2-liter drinks bottle. So I'm going to fill it up to about there. It's roughly 1.5 liters, and then we'll fill up the rest with water. There you go. Now for the water, 3.5 liters. Going to run the engine for a little bit. That's it. I've actually overfilled the reservoir, so I'm going to empty empty it out a little bit so that it's at the correct level. But then that's it. Radiator system is now flushed with new coolant.